What is going on, guys? It's here coming to with another Binding and Rising video here on the channel. Today we're gonna be doing an Eden run. Man, I ate some church's chicken yesterday, and oh my god, that hurt. I don't know what it was that affected it, but my stomach was hurting all day. And I like churches. That makes me sad. So starting off with PhD or false PhD. It'll give us damage for stats. We can choose what it is, which is a good thing. But we have pretty good stats, man. I mean, our movement speed is kind of booty, but everything else is not too bad. I'm actually very much a fan of this. To start off with a DA, which we are not going to use for obvious reasons. But yeah, false PhD, one of those things that I've kind of like talked a lot about, I think, on this channel. I think y'all know where I stand on that. It's a very good item. I really actually do enjoy it. More than the average Isaac player, one would say. Kind of wish I can reach these. I'm assuming the secret is going to be connected to one of those. Probably the top one. Worm Buddy here is going to do a great job at keeping us safe from a lot of these enemies. Mama Mega. I mean, a part of me wants to take this, not because I really need Mama Mega, but because I feel like we probably don't want to be carrying the DA because, like I've said before, I do have the bad habit of just accidentally pressing the button. Okay, so I think we can get a free one here. Gotta move it. I would assume it's gonna be over here. At least I hope. It could be. Could it be over here? Could be over there too. This would be a pretty cool thing to roll out. Yeah. But it probably is over here. I don't think I can reach both of these, to be honest. Okay, oh, no matter. So we can get one for this. Okay, and then we get one bomb for this, and I think it's gonna be enough to buy anything, but we're gonna be a little bit off, I think. Unless we get a coin here, which we do not. Yeah, a little bit off Mama Mega. I mean, it's not the end of the world that we didn't get it, but kind of sucks because we hit our donation machine and it just didn't give us almost anything. Oh, come on. You spawned it on us. Damn, Worm Buddy did a really good job there. So we don't want we don't want this guy to spawn anything because Worm Buddy can go for the extra instead of him. Yeah, I guess we go. Kind of sucks that we couldn't get Mama Mega, but that's fine. Curse of the Blind, the go-to floor 2 Curse of the Blind. Very common. It happens way more than I think it should, and I always get mad about it. I don't get mad, but you know what I mean. It is very tragic that happens. And I know it seems like it might not be on purpose, but it happens way too often on this particular floor. But we don't have that much HP, so I mean, I guess it's not that big of a deal. Also, we're going to take forever to do this room. Never mind. Nice. I wouldn't mind buying one of the shop items. It would be a gamble because we don't know what we're getting. But I mean, even if we were to get like one of the active items, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. I feel like we would probably benefit more from something like an active item, even if it is something we don't directly think we want. That's not worth it. Our secret room is probably there. We would need a bomb. So let's hope we get something good. Okay, that's fine. Not too bad, I guess. If we get more money, we'll probably get that. I think that this is going to be a lot more helpful than the D8, which we're not going to probably use ever. Okay, we just completely whiffed that. Gotta remember which enemies we can actually attack and which enemies we probably shouldn't attack. I was about to say, how are you alive? Yeah, we can go in here. Probably aren't gonna be able to go into the double deal either way. I'm into that want to. God's Flash. Not something I would take normally. It's a little bit annoying to deal with. I mean, it could be beneficial. Could. What's that? I shot it the wrong way. That's a very a lot of parentheses around that. That could. Well, might not actually be too bad, actually. That trinket is not something I usually take, but it can be very helpful. So yeah, like there's still spiders alive, you just can't see them. Okay. Oh. Wow, that's way more damage than I thought. Okay, you almost got me there. All right. We can check. Can I get 2 items? I actually don't know if they're gonna be worth anything good. Yeah, that's pretty worth. I hope that wasn't anything good. Got a little lucky there, but. Maw the Void, extremely helpful, especially in rooms like this. Yeah, Maw the Void, when it comes to like close rooms, mob trap rooms, and greed. Oh my god, we didn't charge it. It really is just like top notch, like what it does. It's way too much AoE damage. It scales with your damage. It's a lot, man. It's a really good item, just in general. I mean, look at that. We're making some of these rooms look easy. The mystery gifts. Yeah, we take this and we take this. We might come back for this. I think I'm gonna use this here. Okay, instant regret. I kind of wanted to use that there to see if we can get it through the good items. There's a few items that we can get that are pretty decent. In the shop, like Keeper Sack, Champion Belt, membership card, things like that. Take that out the way. I'm hoping we don't got to go back for our item room, but odds are we do. Okay. No damage? It does give us damage, okay. And we'll take that over the flies. If we can get one more soul heart, we can maybe take a double deal if we get it. Nice. Oh my god. There was more to this floor than meets the eye. I mean, we'll touch it. I don't think we're going to take it. You know, we probably don't need it with Maw the Void. Oh my god. To be honest. But I think just having it is better because we can take out the like the beggars, the store, the keepers, and all that stuff. Just stuff that is gonna help us get that devil deal that we want. I'm gonna keep my Maw the Void charged. I know it might be annoying to see me shooting the entire way to the boss, but kind of don't want to press the button again, so. Kind of a dangerous room for us. If we hit them at the max peak of Maw the Void, it's not too bad. Oh. Probably cannot afford anything. Yeah. I mean, they're not really that good, but that's okay. So as long as we keep this trinket, we are gonna have shops and or shops in the womb and the corpse, which will give us some use for our money that we usually have stacked up by that point. Excellent. Oh, no, thank you. No, thank you. Not a fan of that item. You know, if maybe if we didn't have Maw the Void, it would be like a little bit more tempting. But that's never an item we pick up. It's just, it's bad. I know people say, oh, Ludovico has some things that you can mix with it. Like, okay, yeah, like, of course. Even I think even the worst item can have synergies, but that doesn't make it a good item, you know? Like, if you are solely dependent on other items to make you better, then I don't think that's a really worthwhile item in general. All right, a whole bunch of nothing. Could be here. It's not. Probably gonna be on this side. I mean, it's worth a check. Wait, never mind. I know it's connected to that shop probably, but not a huge deal. All right. Let's get it. Oh my god, that extra damage is insane. No double deal here, unluckily. Well, we get HP, and yeah, not too bad. So far, pretty uneventful. We've had a few curses, one of them being a lot worse than the other one. But like other than that, we haven't really had too many huge issues to work with, I guess. Usually we have a big glaring problem at this point, and I feel like we don't really have that right now. Now that doesn't mean that one cannot arise. We can still get a problem somewhere down the line, a big one. But for now, I think we should be okay. I took like a 5-hour nap earlier and I'm still tired. I'm not exactly sure why. I think my sleeping is like not good quality. I think that's what it is, to be honest. Like sometimes I sleep enough, and a lot of the times I'll sleep enough, but it's just not enough like quality sleep, which, you know, they're the difference too. The difference between regular sleeping and like booty sleeping, you know? Oh wow, we're way off. Dude, this floor is huge. This isn't a curse of the XL, by the way. Just for the record. For the record. At this point, I don't even care. I'm just, I'm just walking up, man. Someone's alive over here. A reed fight. Very nice. I mean, we're not gonna have it in the shop, which is always a good thing. I cannot stand these guys. Even when you have like good damage and sometimes even good tiers in general, like it can be pretty annoying to deal with this room. All right. So I'll take jumper cables. What are you? Judgment. Oh my god. Okay. So we would have to use this here, but we don't have any money to spend it on, which is the thing. Because that is a problem. If we can find money and make use of that money, then this would all be worthwhile, but can we find more money? What a spot for the super secret room. On range, we can take some damage for some range. Bad trip. Well, actually not too bad. Slippery creep. Take it to the, yeah, okay. Got more HP here. Not too bad. Oh man, I don't know. Do we use this for the devil deal? I mean, we don't have a lot of money either way. But my problem is that how many rerolls would we be able to get here without this said money? Because we could use this on the devil deal, right? And we'd have like a few things to like kind of go through. But would it be worth the judgment card, or like do we save it for something else? You know? Ooh man. Okay. So I think we're gonna use it here. As much as I might regret it. First of all, we're gonna use, or we're gonna get a broken heart. So even if we do use it in the devil deal, we might not be able to. Ooh, we can do moving box too. We might not be able to take the item either way. So plus we might get a Krampus fight. So let's see if we can get something good here. I mean, yes. But what do we take? Is it a rock bottom run? Is it not a rock bottom run? We actually want to find as much money here as possible so we can re-roll that candle. I mean, I think rock bottom would be great here, to be honest. Especially since we have false PhD, we can keep that damage going up. I thought I started to recognize the items. Let's go through here though. Let's see if we can find more stuff to. Like I said, we want to find as much money as possible. We know rock bottom's gonna be right here. Is it worth it? Nah, let's pick it up. God, don't feel like running around. Okay, so that goes that. Esau, Sackhead. I mean, Sackhead's not too bad. What? No, where you going? A golden bomb. Interesting. Okay, so what would be the best thing to do here? Oh man, I don't know, dude. It's kind of a lot to digest. Never mind. Never mind. We just solved all our problems. There is nothing that probably would have been better than this. We got a whole butt ton of damage. I don't know where this came from, but we got it. And we can maybe get rid of Worm Buddy. Wow. Now, I don't think our damage is going to go back up if we use it again. So I don't think there's a point for that. But, I mean, yeah, this had a rock bottom written all over it, I think. All right. Not the best damage, but it's permanent damage that we didn't get. Oh my god, the whole army is small. Modeling clay. We can take this for a little bit. I don't know what's gonna give us any stats is the thing. Oh, it still gives us damage. That is absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. Okay, so we did a big boss rush. We're close. We're real close. Okay, mapping. Yeah, I mean, I guess we probably take that. Oh my god, dude. Okay, I think we're maxed out on damage. That's as much as we're gonna get. And you know what? That's okay. Alright. So we probably can get rid of Worm Buddy, but where do we use it? Where do we use it? Is my question. There's a few places that we can check. Could be in the secret room play, but there's not really much left in the secret room to use. So do we use it on the double deal? Why do we have blood bombs? Oh, I'm stupid. No, that's cruel, game. That is so cruel. Okay, so we don't lose range here. Very nice. We also don't get damage. My god, dude. Absolute cannonballs. Oh, we also gotta remember that we are gonna have shops. I'm gonna take the other one right now in a bit. So it should make it a whole lot easier for us to pay for stuff. We can maybe make use of our money for once. Surprise, surprise. Who would have thought? Oh my god. Wow. The two shots are gonna do a staggering, let's see. 10% deals 3.2. So the two shots are gonna do about 110 damage per shot. So that shot right there is gonna do 110 damage. That is ridiculous, dude. That's so much damage. Like, more than we probably ever need. think I'd rather use my my god. I think I'd rather use my Mega Mush to just clear rooms, to be honest. Curse of the Exile? Okay. So I assume it's gonna be over here if I had to guess. It's very annoying. Yeah. I will check these for free though. Okay, so we were right. All right. Very nice. We get that, we get this. Now, I don't know if you remember, but we were supposed to get a shop on both of these floors. So if you're wondering why the Curse of the Exile might have happened, then that's because the game knows that we wanted the shops. So if you don't think that the game is working overtime, like I simply cannot prove to you anymore. We get a Curse of the Blind on every second floor, right? Because it's our double deal. Okay. We get shops over here in the womb because of our trinket. And we get a Curse of the Exile, which, what does it do? It limits our shops. So, you know, there's only so much you can do. TBH. Only so much you can do as an Isaac player, but the game is hyper aware of what you're doing all the time. Just all the time, okay? It's how it is. It's how it be. And that's okay. It's okay that it happened, you just have to be aware of it. I think is the important thing. Don't be delusional about it. Don't think that it's just bad luck. The game knows. It knows what it does. Because what it does do, it does well. Nice. How are we still getting damage? I kind of want to save this. Probably do want to do Hush, but I kind of want to go to that shop first because just in case we might find something good. You never know. Gromit, we got to hide the body. There's no cheese and crackers in prison, Gromit. Come on here, that's on everywhere. Gromit. Actually, I used to like Wallace and Gromit a lot when I was a kid. I wouldn't watch it like super often, but I thought it was really funny. Where is our shop? Did we even get a shop here? Okay. Got a bunch of nothing pills. We found our elusive shop. Will it be worth it? It is not worth it. PhD won't really do anything. At this point, the damage is, I think, better than anything we can get from PhD. Even though we are already kind of maxed out. I don't really think we can get much more damage. I think right now we just have to head back and go into the Hush fight. And hope that we get some cool items to work with. To better our game. See what you got, old Hush. Ooh. Okay, so that's worth it. And I don't think any of these are worth it. Hmm. I'm debating here. Can't be duplicated. Interesting. Okay. So do we take this? I mean, I'm assuming we're not gonna get any more stats out of Mega Mush. I mean, we'll take it for now, just for the fight. And then we'll buy this. I also don't think this works for our item here. Oh my god, that was not paying attention. I just walked right into that guy. But he pushed me away. When did he push you away like that? I mean, it's saving us a lot of time. My god, did we last the whole fight? Oh, we did! Nice. And then we will take the Diplopia here. And use it for something. I don't know. For what? But we'll find a way to use it. I think it's still going, by the way. God damn. My lord, dude. I really miss Christmas, man. I'm already missing it. I'm such a like Christmas person, dude. I hate it. Well, I don't hate it, but you know what I mean. Like it's really hard to be a Christmas person and then not have Christmas around no more. Um, I guess it's over here. My God, wow, Mod does so much damage. It's almost like a burst damage. Interesting. All right. So what do we do here? Hopefully we don't get a curse of the blind. We don't. Okay, so we can do this. Fireworm buddy. And then we do this. And I don't think these are probably gonna matter very much, but backstabber we gotta take. And Jello, yeah. Okay. Not too bad. Probably could have gotten all these for free, but kind of wanted more items. So. My lord. My god. Yeah, that's just too much damage, man. Sometimes you have those runs where rock bottom, as good as an item as it is, sometimes it just doesn't hit, but that's was not one of those. Oh my lord. The game has officially tapped out. Ladies and gentlemen, it's over. Wow, dude. This is ridiculous, dude. Wow, look at all that damage. Do as you might, Lamb. It's not gonna change. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for today. I hope y'all enjoyed. Make sure to hit that like and that sub button so you don't miss any more of my future ID content. And like always, I will see you on the next video. Later.